He has been called a peacemaker, comedian, and ever-loyal friend. The late Bishop David O'Connell worked with Los Angeles police and community leaders and shepherded the city's most violent gang neighborhoods. Friends say that he even paid other people's rent with his own salary and would drop everything for someone in need. And with us tonight is Father Jay Cunnane, pastor of Saint Cornelius Parish in Long Beach, California, and personal friend to Bishop O'Connell. Father Jay, thank you so much for being with us, and we are so sorry for your loss. I know that the bishop was a dear friend and a fellow Irish soul. Can you talk to us about your friendship with him and the work that the two of you did together?
Yes, thank you very much for having me. Yeah, we're friends for more than 50 years, since 1971, when he came into the seminary. So we were students together. And then, of course, we both ended up here in, Los Angeles. We traveled together, we prayed together, we ate together, all that. In Ireland, they talk about an anam cara, a soul friend. And I would say that Dave was a soul friend through these years, not just a buddy but it was a deep friendship. We did also were involved in many of the same things. He more prominently than I. In the city, I was in the central city. He was more in the South LA. But yeah, always great heart for immigrants, for the poor, for all those on the margins. A tremendous compassion and heart for those, and an effective organizer for them, and managed to, because he was so adept at building friendships, as I like to say, with the movers and the shakers, as well as the moved and the shaken. He was able to bring together, authorities, whether that was city council or police department or sheriff's department, or the people with some power and capacity, to bring those together with the local communities and to work across religious lines and to build those relationships and work together to bring resources into those neighborhoods.
I'm curious, Father, what was your reaction when you heard of his passing? What went through your mind?
Oh, I was speechless. I was shocked, stunned. It sort of came in three phases. One was, the first report was that he was dead. It was hard to believe, because I had dinner with him on Thursday evening, and this was Saturday morning. So, that was difficult. I was stunned. But then, of course, later in the day, it came out about gunshots, or a gunshot, and so that was incredible. That was a whole other level. And then, of course, when we found out who was arrested, who was the suspect, that was yet another level, given that we had known him and known the family and all of that. So it was shock upon shock upon shock, and I'm still sort of stunned, but grateful to God for having had all those years of a friend to walk the road with.
How do you think that he would want to be remembered?
Well, I do think that, it's very important we should say that Bishop Dave was a man of deep prayer and deep faith, and that was the source of his ministry. It was from that, he if you like, he lived the St. Patrick's breastplate. I arise today, strength of God to strengthen me, Christ beside me, Christ behind me, Christ with me, Christ above me, Christ beneath me. He lived in the presence of Christ, and it was out of there that the gentleness and the compassion and the mercy and the generosity came. He always had a great humor now. He always had a tremendous wit and an infinite fund of jokes and stories from which he could instantly pull up the most suitable one. but even that quality became, I would say, purged by grace, so that it was never, in later years, it was never harsh or critical or kind of a put down. It was just joyous and fun.
Well, Father Jay, thank you so much, for taking the time to speak with us and sharing all of your memories. We really appreciate it, and we're so sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Thank you.